Hey, Michael Oster here, and
I'm Kenzie Spears.
And today we're going to talk about motivation, productivity, or some things that we find useful just for pushing you forward in life.
And personal growth, too.
Oh, so, for sure.
It's going to be awesome.
It's going to be awesome. Stay tuned.
Oh, we were going to talk about New Year's resolutions.
Oh.
Mindset of New Year's resolution. And it's just funny to me how people always set a New Year's resolution, and then a couple months into the new year, like we all know, it just fades away.
Yeah.
But I think the challenge should be set a year-long resolution instead of a New Year resolution. So, I don't know, I think about that a lot.
I think it's awesome. Let's talk about ways to do that or set a resolution. You should write something down that's very actionable. So instead of saying, I want to lose weight, you want to say, I want to lose this amount of pounds by this date.
Yeah.
So be actionable.
Very specific.
Yeah, that doesn't mean I want to lose 20 pounds by January 10th. That's not feasible. That's probably not healthy either. But write something actionable in there. So if you want to get a new job, then you write down the things you'll start doing. So every day after work, I will spend 1 hour, 5 days a week, and search online and apply for jobs and build my resume. So each day you're taking actionable steps. Instead of just saying, this year I want to find a new job. Well, you wrote nothing actionable, and you might get through half the year, and then 6 months down the road, you might say, oh wait, I gotta look for a job. I said that was my New Year's resolution. Or that whole year might go by and you're like, crud, I never did it. So write down your plan of action so that you are improving and being productive.
And then create goals that are like tangible and realistic too. That's huge. I think your example of if you want to find a new job, take action and actually plan for that. Really plan. Put a lot of time into that. Because anything that, I always think about the fact that if you're unhappy in the situation that you're in, or if you're unhappy in your job, you have the ability to set goals, and you can work as hard as you want to work towards those goals. So,
what's an example recently in your life that you find yourself writing an actionable goal?
So like for my personal training, for example, if I start crunching numbers, I think, well, this amount of time I need to make this much money because I have these bills. In order to do that, I need this many clients, and I need these clients this many times a week, so I need to charge this amount. I have this much to pay for gym rent, and there's a holiday. So we were just talking about this before. I can run a special for this amount. So then you start crunching numbers and you realize, wow, I have this much money I need to make by this amount of time. So then from there, scale it down a little bit and work like by each person, so like one at a time, making sure that you can make that amount of money.
So if you, oh sorry,
no, go ahead. What were you going to say?
If you wouldn't have written it all out, in a month, where would you be at?
The same place I'm at now. That's just me personally, but I would be at the same place I'm at now, because if I'm not constantly in a frame, like a point where I'm like, move forward, move forward, move forward, move forward, then I will just sit here. And that happens to so many people. If they're in the same job and they're like unhappy, they're like, well, maybe tomorrow will change, maybe tomorrow will change. But if you don't take that action and you just remain busy, like what we were talking about, and you're not moving forward to actively make a change, then. So writing it down helps a ton. Crunching numbers helps a ton. Whatever it may. If you want to buy a new car, you're like, how can I get there? And write down, well, it's going to take me a year to make this much money, and this many months, and this many weeks, and this many days, and how can I spend an hour each day working towards that?
As Kenzie's saying, like, write certain things down. I think it's good to write things down. Maybe have a good place to put them. It could be a journal or anything. I'm going to say this journal is what I use. It's an Ink+Volt. It's got months, days in there. You can write down your like goals for the week, your 30-day goals.
Can you open it up so you can see like what it looks like?
Yeah, let's show you guys. I'll write down a 30-day challenge right here, whatever it is. So my 30-day, it's not that good of a 30-day challenge, but it's something. It's like use this notebook every single day because I want to get better at it, and that could be the first thing that you do. Like, you know, buy a notebook and you're not used to writing in it, so every single day you'll write in it, and then you write out your week. So your week, like a Monday, you got your morning time block, your noon time block, and then your night time block. So the first two are typically to work if you work Monday through Friday, and then the bottom one is when you get off of work. So my nights sometimes are, you know, going to a coffee shop and studying or being progressive.
You mean you don't go home and watch Netflix every night?
No, I don't binge on Netflix. And you know, if you go home like, I'm just gonna watch one episode of Netflix, then I'll start working, and then what are you, 6 seasons
Yeah,
like
'cause Netflix
through?
is smart.
Yeah.
You just roll from one into the next, and before you know, you're six episodes in.
6 episodes or 6 seasons. So
Seasons?
6 seasons.
Sleep.
So this is Ink+Volt. I'm going to put this link in the bottom so you guys can check it out. I'm not getting paid by them or anything, but this has helped me out a ton in my life and helped me progress a lot. So at least click it and check it out. Yo guys, I hope you liked the video. Leave a comment below. Myself or Kenzie will respond to it if you have a question for either one of us.